Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If we're still allowed to say that. Are we allowed to say that, Stats?
Say whatever I want, mate.
Okay, well, here it is. Dynamic. There you go. Marco. God, with everything that's happening in the country at the moment. Let's just give you an opener. UK borrowing and inflation. UK borrowing has increased due, and I don't mean Jew as in Jew, Jew as in DUE, to rising debt costs driven by inflation. Sanctions on people smuggling gangs. Well, we're not seeing that. And we're going to bring a story later which shows that that's not actually true. Call for a ceasefire in Gaza. Temps Water house pipe ban. Be honest. No? How many billions in debt are they? 20 billion? Yeah. And
This country's an absolute joke, John. We're literally surrounded by water, yet you got a hose pipe ban. Honestly, it's upside down world, this.
They're talking about the lionesses as well. That's what's trending. But the breaking news tonight, we have to say, is this fella. Ozzy Osborne.
Yeah,
he has died. Okay.
It's not that, isn't it?
So we have to say he was born on the 3rd of December, 1948, and he died today. Now, we don't have any more details about that, but he was a crazy kind of guy. He was. And he also, he was funny, and he was a good performer as well. No doubt about it. And it was only a few days ago that he was actually predicting his own death. Isn't that strange that people, they know, what's going on. Anyway, here's a great one for you. Okay, to start off with, just give us a taste of what we're going to be talking about on the program.
The granny harmer wants us mixed up in Israel drama. Yes, the same prick that hates on the farmers and made grannies freeze in their pajamas. He's a traitor, an undercover dictator, a war instigator. He wants to fuck around and mess with human nature. Going round kids, it's a tough behavior. And we ain't gonna fight no more, and we ain't gonna play no more. 'Cause we know your game is to push us to violence.
What do you think, Mark? Do you think that she would get kicked out of school wearing a dress like that? Like possibly, that young school girl?
Possibly.
Oh, right. Well, now you think this is AI, okay? I think
it's real, but it's just in the current climate, so to speak. You don't know what's real or not anymore, and this guy is just Starmerbot the robot, isn't he? So you just don't know, do you? But no, it's definitely real. Like.
This is Starmer at a select committee meeting, before recess.
What other accommodation, precisely, are you planning to take over to provide temporary accommodation for families?
Oh, there's lots of housing in many local authorities that can be used, and we're identifying where it can be used. But I mean, look.
So, can you give us? Have you got any examples you can give us?
No, but I'll write in and give you details.
He'll write in. He'll write in, and he'll tell you.
There isn't a lot of spare housing available. If there were, councils would be able to be dealing with it by now.
Well, exactly.
What? That's why I thought when I first saw it, right, when he went, well, exactly, I thought that they'd fake that bit or something.
Exactly.
Because he literally sits there and he goes, we haven't got any homes. Actually, we've got loads of homes. No, we haven't got any. Exactly. What? Like, I'm not being funny, mate. In our county, mate, the council strategic housing market assessment in 2023 said that we had an imbalance and we needed an extra 3,500 homes. So where's he pulling these from out of his arse? No, a genuine question, like. I'm asking for a Ukrainian rent boy.
As soon as you said arse, we lost a listener there. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. One of them. We lost one of them when you said arse, and he went, gone. Oh, well, if you don't like that, you're not going to like any of our jokes tonight. I'm telling you. I mean, check this one out. From Chubby.
Oh no, we might get in trouble for this one, by the way.
Are you sure? Are you worried?
Yeah, it's got the yeah.
I don't care.
I must tell you this, I'm in Blackpool and there's a girl at the bus stop and her fucking stomach's out here. And I went, when's it due? She said, I'm not pregnant, you cheeky bastard. I said, I meant the tram, you fat cunt.
Oh, come on.
For the C word, mate.
Come on, it's English. It's funny.
Oh, it's funny, like.
It's funny. Anyway, not as funny as this.
Funny, but not if you want to stay online. It's not.
I don't care. I don't care. We'll find another way. If anybody wants to go, well, then they can go. That's it. And if they want to have a go, I mean, that's British humour. That is British humour, and it is really funny. But anyway, we were talking about...
Sadly, only big techs, all Americans don't like those words.
Yeah, well... Anyway, we were talking about Temps Water the other day and how, you have to book to get an appointment with them to actually interview them. I mean, really? Really? Well, here's what's happening with them right now. So this is an update. Here we go.
30% of everything that customers pay to Thames Water in their bills is going to servicing their debts, their £20 billion worth of debt that they got by borrowing money and paying dividends. Absolutely outrageous. Right, so let's talk about Thames Water for a second. So here's 2 fun facts about Thames Water, right? Thames Water, that's basically a borderline or insolvent company, right? That's going to have to be bailed out by the government in one.
That's an understatement. That is an understatement. They're a borderline insolvent company. They are insolvent. Technically, they are insolvent. There's no doubt about it.
No, but this thing about all your dividends, these people understand how businesses work.
Okay, so you want to, if you want to be Tory boy, and
I'm not being a Tory boy.
I'll be the socialist one.
I'm just dealing with facts, mate.
Oh really? Really?
So what happens then when you just don't give dividends to shareholders?
No, it's not that. It's not the dividends to shareholders. It's the massive wage increases and bonuses that are given to the executive.
I agree with that, but he mentions the shareholders and the dividends, but that's how it works, mate.
Okay, yeah, well,
we gave all the options the other night, and none of them work with the water companies. So I don't understand what he wants to do. Just destroy the company.
Okay, Tory boy.
I'm far from a Tory, but you're the one who's. Well, I've never been a Tory. But I'm like some. I'm not mentioning any names.
All right, okay. Well, so let's say it. Let's say it as it is. If they're borrowing to pay dividends, that means the company's not making any money. And that's where this 20 billion debt is coming from. And that's why that fat guy was at Parliament trying to beg Starmer to give them money, to actually bail them out. Let's hear what else he's got to say. Here we go.
Well, then maybe someone should put them into administration then.
Yes.
Like other businesses, when they're failing, football clubs get it. So there should be no protection for these as well.
That's right.
And then I tell you what, then I think when they privatised them, I think it cost something like 7 billion. I think they got the infrastructure in a snap, 7 billion. Tell you what, give them 8 and we'll have it back.
Yep.
And then we'll open up the free market to companies to come and run the water, but the infrastructure is owned by the country.
Fire sale! Fire sale!
Here you go. A little bit for your socialists there. Keep them happy.
Let's go for it. Let's see what else this guy has to say. I don't know. He looks like he's actually doing this from Spain or something. Let's have a look.
Way or another, has £20 billion worth of debt, right? When they were privatised, they had no debt, okay? The regulators and the government have turned a blind eye for decades. This is not real privatisation. Yeah. We had absolutely zero competition. That's the first thing. Second thing, much more important, and this is a fact, okay? You can check this. Everything that you pay for Thames Water in terms of your bills, 30% of that. It's not going on water or infrastructure or even dividends or even corporation tax. It's going to service the debt interest on their 20 billion debt pile. They loaded up with debt rather than actually creating proper infrastructure. And what?
Now I'm going to say this guy has said exactly what this government is doing. Because how much of the money that we're putting in is actually going to service the debt? And that's how much of your tax is going to service the debt. This is the government. This is the government.
I know, but we're stuck in this. This isn't my fault, but we're stuck in this thing again because the only way to raise money for investment is through your shareholders. You take the dividends away from them, they're gone. Then your company's destroyed. Its stock goes down. No one wants to invest. So I tell you what, we'll make it a not-for-profit or we'll nationalise it. And then guess what? We're paying the debt, all of it. All the debt, not the shareholders. No,
we won't be paying the debt.
We're paying. No,
I'm saying now.
It's the only way to raise money if you want to invest. If that business is not for profit or nationalised, is to borrow money. The government borrowing money. Who pays that back? We're stuck in a loop with this water thing. And people don't understand.
Well,
like just take the dividends away.
What I say is,
okay,
dictatorship. Dictatorship. We take it over and we say you're not getting a penny. That's it. End of story. And then we start building it up correctly, the way that it should have been in the first place.
I mean, I'm going to have to give that one to you. That's probably the only way to do it.
In that case, then, when do we attack?
That's kind of what the Germans did, so I don't really want to go down that road. But anyway.
No, I think concentration camps for all water company bosses is an absolute must. We should go that way.
What about Antifa as well? Can we put them in there?
Shove them in as well.
Pallywankers.
And them as well.
Just Stop Oil.
That's it. Keep them all in. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Who were the other ones? Who was it? Extinction Rebellion.
That's the one.
You just change the names, don't they? It's the same Muppets.
Let's just add all of the Labour Party in there as well. All of the Conservatives, especially the Greens. Let's get rid of those tosses.
And what we'll do is we'll just build them a road in the middle of it and just give them loads of glue, and they can just glue themselves to the road all day long.
And we just leave them there.
Yeah, but you just get cars driving up and down the road, just beep beep, pretending they're going somewhere. Well, like, we're not moving. So
here's another nicety for all those people out there on universal credit and things of that nature. Here you go.
From July 1st, the DWP can show up at your door, no warning, especially if you're on PIP or universal credit. This is the biggest fraud crackdown in a generation, and it's starting right now. Let's break it down. The DWP is laser-focused on people claiming benefits while secretly working or exaggerating their conditions. That means home visits, questions about your daily life, and double-checking if you're genuinely too sick to work. If you're earning cash in hand, or your social media shows you living differently than you claim, that's...
Well, that happens. You know, everybody's, as soon as they see this, they're all going to be going and deleting posts on Facebook. We never went on holiday. We never went to Spain. We didn't do that. No, when we were supposed to be sick. No, we didn't do that at all. There you go. Carry on. Carry on.
It's bad, this. I don't know if did I tell the story of my source? All right, he's not with the DWP anymore, but he was.
Go on.
And he's told me some stories. He just said, he goes, Mark, the last 80, before I left, the last 80 cases, he goes, how many do you reckon were genuine? And I went, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, 20. And he just laughed in my face. He went, what? More like about 4.
You're joking.
So he's told me stories where he turns up to a guy's house, the guy's, there's nothing wrong with him, but he's claiming he can't dress himself, feed himself. He chucks himself on the sofa. He's got his feet up. He pulls this big Welsh dresser out the way, plugs in the guy's laptop and everything. And then when he asks him to stand up, he goes, love. And she comes and brings him crutches and he does a big act to stand up. And he's just like, you're not getting your benefits. Then he went to another house, but he turned up 10 minutes early and he's got a dash cam. So he filmed the guy skipping down the road with his kids to school. And when he came, he goes, I think when he come back, he went, right, I'll knock 5 minutes early. So he knocks on the door and it took the guy 20 minutes to answer the door. And he comes down, he's got these big shoes on and these splint things all on his legs and stuff. And he can't walk and stuff. And he's like, see that car over there, mate? And he says, yeah. He says, there's a camera on the front of that car. And he goes, is there? And he said, you've got 2 options. He gives him 2 options. He says, option 1, you phone the DWP and you cancel your benefit claim. And he's like, what's option 2? He goes, I'll call the police. They'll be here in a minute. He went, give us that number, mate. Mate, he said he took a mobility car off a guy with 1 leg and everything, mate, because he just didn't need it.
Was this guy called Hop Along? Just hop along to the benefits office and sort out your claim.
He said and he said it's not just the migrants who are taking the absolute piss, John.
The migrants are the ones that are...
way
they're
worse,
the ones.
mate.
No,
because they're just coming over here and pleading. We can't go back here.
No,
we're
going to get to them.
John, you need to speak to the people. Right? You've got our own people absolutely fleecing the system by just pretending none of them can walk or dress themselves. And when you go around their house,
the percentage of our people fleecing the system as against the migrants,
it's probably more.
And
than
the
them,
cost, nah, I don't believe it. Let's have a further.
Just more others. That's why.
There we go. Here we go.
The red flag. They're looking at everything: your bank records, CCTV, even your Instagram stories. If you say you can't leave the house for mental health reasons, but you're spotted out shopping alone, expect questions. If you're on universal credit, but also doing driving, cleaning, or hairdressing for cash, that could mean losing your benefits or even facing a criminal case. Banks will soon flag accounts with big savings or signs of hidden income.
This is happening.
The DWP can now take back overpaid benefits.
Well. All right. Now, the thing is, how many times do you get adverts for things that you've purchased at a certain place, and then all of a sudden, what was it that you said? You bought a lawnmower.
Yeah,
you bought a lawnmower, and you just said, "What are the chances of me needing another lawnmower within 6 hours?"
That's what I mean. You buy a wash machine, and then you're on your phone 2 hours later, and it's pushing wash machines on you, thinking, "Well, I might get a lot more washing done a lot quickly." But do we really need 2 lawnmowers, 2 tumble dryers? Do you know
might
what
come
I mean?
in handy. You never know.
They're too clever, these algorithms, you see.
I'm telling you. Well, if they're using them, still the government will be using them. And the thing is, though, where or what happens to GDPR?
I don't really care, to be honest. Look, we can slag off Labour all we want, but this is probably one of the better things that they're going to do if they can do it properly.
No, they'll lose their core vote. That's it. End of story.
I don't care whether they lose the core. I'm not asked about that. I want them to. I want them to do the right thing for a change. And sometimes even the worst governments have to actually do the right thing.
Why have you got faith in them doing the right thing? There's just no chance that is going to happen.
If you listen to what I said, this seems like a good idea if they can do it properly, which I know they won't, because they can't do anything. Because I'm going to smash the gangs. Can't smash the gangs.
Don't.
Black hole made it bigger.
Don't. When we get to that, you're going to see. I'm telling you now, I mean, they are not doing a good job. And all the Labour MPs within Cheshire and beyond, they are one-term MPs. They are going to lose their seats. There is no doubt about it. Now, it isn't because of this woman, but have a listen to what she's got to say, and I'll cut her off after a while because we don't want to be hearing women going on and on and on.
Who is it?
Is that misogynistic? Are we going to lose listeners for that?
Did you hate them all?
No. I love women.
It's not misogynistic then, is it? Moving on. No, we're taking back language. And misogynistic is the hatred of all women, so it's not that. Moving on.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Laya Cunningham.
Hello, Laya.
I'm a reform Westminster City Councillor, a mum of 7, and a former senior Crown Prosecutor.
7.
And I'm delighted to be part of this campaign on law.
Well, do you know what? That's great, isn't it?
How does she get time for politics, though, John? A mum of 7? Come on. Something's not right here.
With Sarah and Nigel. A few weeks ago, I defected from the Tories because I just couldn't defend their abysmal record anymore.
Because you're not going to win another election.
And as we've seen over the past year, Labour's no better. The truth is, both parties have failed this country on an epic scale.
What? That's a revelation. They failed us on an epic scale. Carry on, Layla.
But she was happy with it for years and years and years until she found out that they're not going to get voted back in. But anyway, moving on.
We learnt last week that both parties conducted covert, state-backed people smuggling paid by us. And I can assure you, only reform will smash that gang once and for all. But speaking out and defecting came at a cost. I lost the job I love.
I love it when you go, because I can tell that you're thinking in the background. But she's not bad. She's a good speaker. Check it out.
Yeah, she's all right, yeah.
She's okay. She's all right. And she's not bad looking either. Okay? For a reformer. I mean, she's better looking than Sarah Pochin, I have to say.
Say nothing. Moving on.
At the CPS. Why? Because I told the truth. I told the truth about the lack of policing. I told the truth about the online safety bill that silences freedom of speech. And I told the truth about certain Muslim communities in this country that have brought immeasurable shame and fury on the wider community, and nobody dared call it out.
Oh, Zia's not going to like that, is he?
No, because she's played it safe and said certain Muslim communities.
Ah, okay.
So when Zia goes, what are you talking about? She'll go, no, I didn't mean yours.
No, I didn't mean you, Zia. You know, I didn't mean
he's
you
not
at all.
Well, as far as we know, he's not like that, is he?
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all. But the king might be. You never know.
No, he is.
To see him opening that mosque. Oh, I'm not going to go into that. Here we go.
But the CPS didn't like that. Just like the establishment doesn't like reform. They call us extreme or far right. Fine, so be it.
God.
We will never apologise for standing up for Britain and saying the truth.
Finally, someone with a
But
pair
for
of,
me, it's never just about politics.
Well, you never know. Don't count your chickens.
Don't assume agenda.
No.
Don't assume they them's agenda.
Oh God!
It's refreshing. It's refreshing, though, isn't it? Where someone just go, you call us whatever you want. I don't care. It's absolute tosh.
Yeah, it's
boring.
Tosh. Oh God!
I mean, it would have been nice if she was in it at the time when we were the minority getting grief, and we were having to try and argue that
absolutely
we're not this, not that, not the other. But it's all right. You walk in here now, love, after we've cleared the air. But anyway, it's still good to see.
Well, okay. Go out and tell your friends that we're on. And we are not stopping. We are going ahead. We are patriotic people. And we don't think that she's a tranny. We think she's the real deal. Okay.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying that. I was just joking about the old gender.
Every time my kids leave the house, I feel sick. 2 of them have been mugged. One at knife points.
Pretty happy.
I had to chase the muggers down myself.
Peace.
Not enough resources, I was told by the police. In fact, the local press have called me vigilante mum for my crime-fighting efforts locally. But my husband worries that I'll be stabbed one day. But what am I supposed to do? What are any of us supposed to do when those in charge do absolutely nothing?
Gun laws.
Gun laws, yes, bring them in. That's it. We need that. We need to be able to arm ourselves. What was that in the Constitution, Mark?
Protestants have the right to be armed.
So does that mean that we could kill Catholics?
The only problem, possibly, but it's by circumstance or law. Then the law says Protestants can be armed, and I think these circumstances probably call for it. Doesn't necessarily say guns. It could be a sword.
Okay.
But then these divvies brought in gun laws, didn't they? And said, "Oh, you can't do that."
Divvies. We're reclaiming the words. I'm calling them spastics.
They're pretty retarded, whatever they are, to be honest.
Retarded spazzers. that's an old
who thinks
expression.
He's smashing the gangs, we can't even smash an egg. He's like that. He's like off that.
Don't.
Potato advert, isn't he?
Right.
Smash
the gangs. And we must smash them all to bits.
Do you know what? I like this girl. She's actually probably one of the better sounding one. One of the better sounding ones.
Yeah, she got better teeth than Sarah.
Moving on.
I've just had enough of hearing about daily muggings, daily stubbings. I've had enough of seeing gangs roam my streets in balaclavas, terrifying my children. And I've had enough of hearing a foreign rapist's human rights mean more than ours. I ask myself every single day, how the hell did we get here? And it's because of the political choices made by Labour and Conservatives.
Yep.
And they repeat the same empty line. We're tough on crime. No, they're not.
That's right.
They've left us with no police, no prisons, and no border control.
They've stripped us of all protections. Mark, we are, in protective terms, naked. We can't defend ourselves. Even the police are not coming to our aid. True. There are so many instances throughout the country where the police just do not turn up. They won't turn up for a burglary. What else do they not turn up for, Mark?
I'm just going to say it. When certain minorities, not the ones you normally think of, travellers are trying to groom children, they turn up and then they tell you there's no crime. And then when you say, but I've got everything, I can hand it to you on a plate, they say, oh, well, I've spoken to the boss and it's not top of our list, not our priority. We're aware of them already, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. Attempted theft and sexual advances towards a minor are not crimes in the police's eyes. Well, no, I told them they definitely are. Chop, chop.
Well, we're going to find that out because everybody is getting annoyed. We'll give her a few more words. That's because I like her hairdo.
She does need to work on her impressions of Labour, though.
Indeed.
Smash the gangs.
Smash the gangs.
But
the Tories in 14 years led in 6.5 million people. Thousands upon thousands of unvetted men who don't share our values and don't respect women. And if you dare complain, they call you racist or far right.
Yes.
And arrest you for hate speech.
Yes.
I've seen it. As a senior Crown prosecutor, I prosecuted far too many hate speech and religiously aggravated crimes. More often, a drunken rant that presented no harm and no threat.
This fills me with joy.
And now they want to go even further by bringing in a so-called Islamophobia law, which criminalizes criticizing Islam. That isn't justice, it's censorship.
We need...
Well, I liked that up until then.
Look at her face now.
No, but
she looks like that bit. She looks like that guy off Alien versus Predator.
Right. The point I want to make is she said I prosecuted far too many. I'm sorry, love. After one, that was too many.
Yeah.
So if I don't care if I'd studied my whole life for that. If someone was like, right, you're sending someone else down for hate crimes, which I'm done with this job, mate.
I've got that picture of Alien versus Predator, and
why don't they
I'm telling you, look at her face. Look at her face.
Why don't they expose it when they're in there?
Because they're too busy going along with things. Yeah, that's it.
Why is it like anyone who's an MP or anything like that? Normally, they say nothing about anything until then they're on GB News or something years later with a cushy little talk show, and then everything comes out. Look at Liz Truss. Everyone. If these people would have said something while they're in the system and tried to mess with it while they were in there.
Tell me something then. If she was in there, right, why is she allowing things like this, or explain why she would allow things like this to happen? You ready?
To be honest, did she just say she was only a counsellor, though? She's not really going to be able to.
No, she was a CPS woman, Crown prosecution.
You mean in the judiciary? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, look at this guy, all right? Jason Singh from Birmingham. He was 21 when he groomed his victim on Facebook. He got a suspended sentence and 60 hours of community service. Now tell me why that's happening. Why are they giving runts like that? Suspended sentences and community service. Here's another one. Okay?
Stick him in the community, yeah. I think you need to do the opposite.
Oh, get rid of him.
Stick
Deport.
him in the desert.
Deport
somewhere with very little water, to be honest.
Right. And here's another guy, right? Okay. Look at this guy. Doesn't he look like a happy individual?
Oh, I'd have him round to babysit the kids and that, yeah.
Well, this is Habib Bes, 44, of Afghanistan. He trafficked thousands into the UK via a massive people smuggling gang in the Midlands. Despite this, he got a suspended sentence and 3 months to surrender his 100k profits. Meanwhile, Lucy Connolly is inside for a deleted tweet. What the hell is going on in this country? Look at this guy. That guy should get his face smacked and deported back to where he came from. And so far back that he would be shoved right up his mother's womb. All right? What the hell are we doing in this country?
Tell me about it, mate. We've got one from round here, haven't we?
Oh.
His name was Alamadad. Do you know what? I'd read this bloody article if this stupid local press didn't have all this crap popping up on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, University of Chester campus. This guy was stalking someone. He was following around with flowers and a holy book. Just get to the chase. It was the Quran. His victim filmed him while he tried to talk to her, saying, "I won't leave you alone," and that she would be judged by Allah and to fear him. Do you reckon he got?
Oh, come on.
If I could read the damn thing, I would do, but wasn't this a suspended sentence as well?
Suspended it was. Yeah, you're right.
Do you know, I can't read the shit, mate. These local rags, mate. He was kicked out the university because of his behaviour. He wrote a letter apologising. This is what they keep doing, John.
That's because he's advised. He's advised to do that.
Yeah, I know, but that's not how the law works. You don't just get to apologise to your victim and get off of it. So people like our little new friend there in Reform, when she was in the CPS, done nothing about this.
Don't. It absolutely drives me nuts. And this is what happens with these people. Why should they be here?
Yeah, sorry, he was jailed. I finally got there after all the ads stopped popping up. He was jailed for 6 months, suspended, and will be tagged. And he's got to do 15 days rehabilitation. So what's that? Day 1, don't stalk women. Day 2, don't stalk women. Day 3, don't stalk. I think if he hasn't got it already, he's not getting it, is he?
No. And you know it, right? Now, we're getting on to the migrant stories, and we're going to be saying that, for example, okay, here's Tommy, okay, and he's thinking about going to Epping. Here we go.
So, I'm sitting here now thinking about Epping, which has been entirely local led. And I've had people contacting me to come, and I've said yesterday I'm going to come. I think it may not benefit me to come. It may not benefit the cause for me to come.
Okay.
There's no argument at the minute to it. The politicians can't have an argument. The media can't have an argument. Local families, local women, local mothers, local children, concerned, worried, scared, having a local impact. I may give them the excuse with my presence there to diffuse the situation, to give them a reason to label it in a different way. That's my current thought process at the minute. Whilst I think more people will go if we were going on Sunday.
Yeah.
I think they're winning.
Okay. So they're winning. How are they winning?
This is difficult for him.
Because the people have asked him if he will come out, to come and support them. Okay.
Some have made it clear they don't want him there, but I haven't heard many of them.
Now, we had on the previous cast last night, we had some evidence that the police were bussing in counter-protesters and escorting them in. Now, the other thing that's happened now is that the rumours are that...
So I'm currently outside Britannia Hotel, Canary Wharf. It's in the dead centre of Canary Wharf, right? Canary Wharf was already going downhill. Now it's about to go very downhill. So this is Britannia Hotel, and apparently, no, it's out now apparently. There's rumours that there's going to be about 500 illegal men are going to be turning up, or they're already in there. This morning, people that have already been here have confirmed that all the staff has been let go. There was girls crying outside because their jobs have been got rid of. No one can get into the actual lobbies. So yeah, and apparently, rumour has it, it's the Essex bunch. So remember that bloke that I can't say his name, when he tweeted out that he'd turn up there that weekend.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
You're not convinced? Why?
Because think about how many are coming over the channel every day. They seriously cannot shut the hotels. Because if they're already struggling to house the people who are in the hotels, where are all the fresh lot coming? There's 500 odd coming every day or two, John. So they can close one hotel and shift them into houses, but then this week's lot need somewhere. So they're just going to throw them in another hotel. I mean, they could be right.
Well, here's a point I'm going to make, okay? Here's the hotel.
Swanky hotel.
Available if you come over here on a boat. Not if you live in this country and you are homeless. You get treated like rubbish. But you come over on a boat and this is what you get. There we go, guys. Welcome to the Best Western Hotel in Longington. We thought we'd come and have a little look what we've got no dinner there at the minute. They're just preparing by the looks of it.
Be honest, look at that. You know, the homeless in this country can't get access to that, and these people are getting it for free. No wonder they're so friggin' arrogant on the streets and think they can do anything. I mean, we showed videos the other night of men who don't even know the laws in this country and think Sharia law, it's okay. Please. This has got to stop. You know,
you just hit the nail on the head.
It's Islam.
They can do what they want, John, because no one's stopping them from coming in. We're going to see how easy it is to find them and stop them.
Yep.
If they're not interested, they just keep coming out with pointless crap. We're going to smash the gangs. They're smashing anything.
It's bullshit.
When
it's
they're out,
all intentional.
They're literally trying to put them in people's houses. They'll kick you out your houses, put them in all the hotels. They're not being punished properly. The only way this stops is, I think, is when the public stop it, mate.
Well, here's what happened to people who turned up at the Britannia Hotel. And these are foreign visitors. Check this out.
To arrange another hotel for us.
They turned up expecting to get in because they booked it, and they were told, nah.
You can hear him saying, have you got another hotel for us? Wonder what that notice says.
Why?
Because of the invasion of England, mate, that's why.
Yep.
Why you still online, that's a booking.
Absolutely disgusting.
You are told the agent to stop the booking.
Here's another one. Look at these people. They can't get into the hotel.
Yeah.
They're booked. They've arrived.
Yeah. But they do nothing.
I told the police.
Yeah.
Okay.
Waste of time, that is, mate. The police are the ones bringing them there and protecting them, mate.
There you go.
And then busting in the counter-protesters when you speak out. And
it's intentional.
When you put messages online.
There can be no other excuse for it. It's intentional. They're treating our own people like shit. And the people are actually getting annoyed about it. And then they're trying to suppress them. And the police are aiding and abetting. There's just no two ways about it. And if they want to question me on it, that's fine. Okay. But, you know, if I find anything, I'm telling you now, there will be consequences. Simple as that. Misconduct in a public office, not a difficult thing to actually achieve if you want to do it. Okay? You want your reputation ruined? There you go. It happens. So why are they aiding and abetting it? Why are they listening to their taskmasters? Why are they doing it, Mark? What's going on?
Traitors, mate.
Traitors, that's it.
Again, it's not going to end until the people end it.
Oh, Mark. It's just bad. That's what
politicians aren't protecting us.
No,
they're doing the opposite.
Absolutely,
they're replacing us, mate.
Well, here's one a quickie for you. Patrick Christie's in Calais, and he was exposing what went on, and
it's good, this, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm in Sangatte in northern France. Now, over the course of the last few weeks, we have been in contact with various different human traffickers who've been exporting people from beaches like this over the Channel and into Britain. Now, we have handed all of their personal information over to the security services in Britain. However, it feels a little bit like not a lot is being done about that. So what we decided to do is...
Oh, no shit, Sherlock. No shit.
Come here directly to the source and try to meet these people individually and then send over any information we get from them here to the French authorities. So what I'm going to do right now is send my live location to the 8 or so human traffickers that I currently have in my phone book, and we'll see if they get back to me, and we'll try to meet them. So that's what I'll do right now. There we go.
Brave guy, this.
So that's been sent. We'll see what we get back. But what we're hoping for is that if we're lucky, we might be able to get their faces on record. We might be able to get number plates for the driving cars on record. And we can just hand that over to the authorities. And hopefully the French police will do something about that. So within seconds, one of the most prolific people smugglers that we've been in contact with has already sent us a destination where they want us to meet them, and then they think they're going to be taking us to Britain. So that location is about...
Sorry, Mark, go ahead.
That was hard, wasn't it?
Yeah. And this is Starmer saying we're going to smash the gangs.
At least
smash the gangs. And look at this guy, what he's doing. He's just making an absolute mockery of all the British services.
Yeah, who'd have thought, eh? All you'd have to do is send them a message and say, where can I meet you? Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'm surely Macron and Starmer sat there having a sniff. They could have come up with this, couldn't they?
They are such bullshit artists. And anybody that cannot see through this and see through all this hotel bullshit for all these people, putting our veterans and leaving them on the streets while these people are getting 4 meals a day, pocket money, phones. I mean, listen to this guy. He literally, this hotel whistleblower, right? He tells the truth as far as he's concerned. Listen to him.
Before you move on, he finds them, doesn't he?
Of the
yeah,
Hotel
he does, and I could put that on, but I don't want to go on too long in the cast.
Both are, well, they were Best Western contracts. They're now both housing immigrants. And basically, the reason I'm doing this today is because people of this country, they need to make a stand. It's gone too far, and the further it goes, the worse it's going to get. So these hotels, they pay £2 million each year to house the immigrants. There is 170 housed in the Brook Hotel, all males from all different places.
Yeah.
The Norwich Hotel houses males, females and kids, but again, it's more of a male majority. They're paid, £2 million each year for that. Now, when they first arrive, they get a choice of Samsungs or iPhones. Now, as most people know, neither of them phones are cheap. Now, obviously, they're all paid for by the taxpayers of this country. They get £70 cash every week into their pocket, as well as all their meals, washing.
And that goes, on top of the wages that they're earning from Uber and, all the rest of the other biking food services that are available there. I'm telling you, Mark, this government is so full of shit. It's not funny. They are absolutely taking the piss. And this is a whistleblower. He's already told you who he is, and he's available.
Rooms cleaned for them by the staff each day. There was events where a knife was found in a room under a pillow during cleaning time from housekeeping team. Now, the knife that was found was from our own kitchen at the Norwich Hotel. So there was 2 ways that they could have got it. That was either through security.
This guy is not hiding from the Norwich Hotel. He's actually telling you. He's telling you straight.
Because they're very friendly with them. Or one of them has broken into the kitchen during the night and they've taken it. They get NHS visits, dentists twice a week. Now, as everyone knows, you can't get a dentist appointment or a doctor's appointment.
Comment on that. They get NHS and dental appointments twice a week.
I'm just at the point where I know all this, and now I'm thinking, right, all right, it's all good and well, everyone coming out and going, look, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. It's great. It raises awareness, but when's everyone going to actually do something? When's everyone en masse now going to stand up, John? Start getting involved electorally and taking your areas back and getting rid of these local councils. Okay, maybe you can't stop some of this, but I tell you what, when the government rock up with the coach and say, right, they're going in this hotel, no, they're not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we've done it by law. Don't care. See you later.
Yeah. Got to get rid of them. I mean, they are not doing us any good. They're destroying this country. They're destroying the culture. They're destroying everything. They're putting our children, our women in danger. You know, there's just no two ways about it.
We can keep talking about it till the cows come home, mate, but that's not going to fix it.
Absolutely. We got to vote them out.
Get active now and stop this.
Everybody.
These traitors, you've said it a few times, that this is intentional. Even Starmerbot himself has told you this is all done by design.
Indeed, he did.
He's saying the quiet part out loud. He's pretending it's not him involved, but it is.
It's just absolute bullshit. You know, people have got to wake up, and you've got to do something about it now. You've got to actually stand up, and you're going to be watching them. The narrative is going to be, you can tell it straight away, the narrative is going to be far right, thugs at the protests and all the rest of the stuff. Well, Starmer is just full of shit. We'll
try this one then. So let's use their logic. So when we criticise the likes of Black Lives Matter for being Marxist frauds, which they were.
We were
called, so we were called racist. So when they're going to stand up to this movement, which is saying, save our children.
Yep.
Does that logic make them nonces?
Well, you heard what that guy said about the colour of the child at Epping that was assaulted. There was the truth. And it doesn't matter what the colour is. You just don't do that. These people, get rid of them. And I'm going to say it straight out. Islam is the problem. And all these Muslims, they follow Sharia law. They follow Sharia law, and they think that it's okay. You know, as far we put a video up the other night of a guy who just said, "Oh well, I only know Sharia law, and it's okay to do that in your country." Nah, kiss it. You know, simple as that. Anyway, let's get off now. We've been on here ranting, you know, about it for long enough. And here's
a funny. Can we end on a high or something?
We can.
Have you got the one with the Yeah, go on.
We'll end on this and then put that vid on, that we like to finish with, because it's a great song and great words. But here's this joke, and this is just so good. It's good.
It's just kids spelling out as it is.
Is he a what?
A guy, boy.
I'm transgender.
So you a boy?
No.
You a girl?
No.
So you nothing?
Yeah.
Are you a crackhead?
Are you a crackhead?
I just think with this situation, I think the kids are going to fix this for us, because
Jesus, that is just so funny. So he can't work out if it's a boy or it's a girl.
That's because there's only boys and girls, and to a child who understands biology at such a young age, can't grasp it. So there must be something wrong. So are you a crackhead? If we're going to play that video, the music one, I think, because I thought I want to give them credit for it.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to find out who made it. But I found it on a YouTube channel called Sunny Boy.
Okay, Sunny Boy.
I think it's... So if it was Sunny Boy who made it, then credit
brilliant.
goes out to it.
Absolutely brilliant.
But the video isn't on that channel. It's just the song. So I'm not sure if Sunny Boy's taken it from somewhere else, or if anyone knows who's written this song, because I really want to give him credit for it, to be honest. One, if we're using it, and two, it's really good.
Well, I have to say, I didn't mean to call you Tory boy. I was just trying to set something up and just annoy you.
No, you can't annoy me. I don't get offended, mate. There's no such thing as offence in my world. Being offended is just choosing to be upset about something you could totally ignore.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
I totally. What do you mean ignore, you bastard?
Anyway, but I was never with the Conservative Party.
Shut up. Shut up.
Tory boy. Anyway, we'll finish on that.
There we go. And here's the end vid. Thank you very much for everybody that's been watching the show. Thank you very much. Here's the end vid. And we're going out from this. Thank you very much for the conversation, Mark, and the humor that was involved in the conversation.
No problem. Goodbye from me and goodbye from Tory Boy.
The state is closing in on us. The police aren't on our side no more. We were taught not to notice skin. Now it's all they ever talk about. Boys are told it's bad to be a man, while kids are living fatherless. And the streets aren't safe for our girls, while the enemy's been let in. Hey you, I got this feeling, don't you? The world's lost its meaning. We don't believe in the things we used to. Hey you, I got this feeling, don't you? The world's lost its meaning. We don't believe in the things we used to. They want us to stop having babies, to call men ladies. The inversion of our reality is to divide and cause insanity. The old will need tattoos saying please don't turn me off. The food we eat is so addictive. We feed like cattle from a trough. Hey you, I got this feeling, don't you? The world's lost its meaning. We don't believe in the things we used to. Look at the photos from the 90s, the cohesive societies. The young could buy property, the homeless were not forgotten in property. People came together, didn't divide from the center, didn't fly foreign flags in the city center screaming. They hate the land they stand upon, it will be the sand they sink upon, the bottle that they're drinking from. This land was built over millennia by British folk, with a stiff upper lip and a grip on the way out. Try not to slip, I better zip it. My freedom of speech has been impeached, I'll get locked up like Lucy Conley if I keep wagging my tongue like the tail of the dog that's wagging me, like the British Channel that's washing over me, like the millions of bodies that are washing over me, like some forgotten dream flowing over me. Hey you, I got this feeling, don't you? The world's lost its meaning. We don't believe